for my stream for the church stream. We all scream for ice cream. You scream. Look, I said months and months ago to my friend Todd, we talk on the phone about this all the time, and when COVID-19 happened and all the churches just kind of flooded onto Facebook, and we're like, whoa, 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 Facebook is not necessarily super church-friendly platform, and what if they just decide, your church service is a little too, whatever for whatever, then they could literally turn your channel off. They could take an account with hundreds of thousands of subscribers and followers and just ink it off, right? So what is the church going to do about it? What is going to happen? What are musicians going to do? What is wrong with Facebook anyway? I mean, it's possible that they'll even ban this video, live streaming, talk about them banning live streaming. They might do that because they might just be like, well, I don't like that guy, so I'll turn him off. I've seen for many years the censorship of these platforms, and I have had sort of a small bit of censorship on my ads because they were worship guitar, and I sort of sensed that because of that they were being turned off. I was banned from Facebook ads for over a year and a half. No real reason, and you can kind of see now you can get your Twitter account banned for no reason, shut off, locked out, after you build millions of followers or whatever you're doing. So what is going on? Watch this. I mean, look at the language in this article. I'm going to show you this article right here, and I'm going to show you. We'll just read it and just listen. Take it for what you want to take it for. It's not like any big deal yet, maybe, but I think it's a big deal coming. This was the original was September 2020. And so September 10th, I guess that was yesterday. Okay, sorting out live streaming. Okay, music listening experience have been banned on Facebook as part of their terms and services. And it's true. If you look here, a Facebook spokesperson pointed out music guidelines have been in effect since 2018. However, they did not clarify what a quote music listening experience is. They didn't clarify what a music listening experience is. And when I read that, I think about my genre, what I'm doing on Facebook. Worship live streaming for your church is a music listening experience for sure. If anything it's a concert basically. It's worship. So for us as believers, it's worship. But to anybody else looking on, it's a full out concert. So if concerts and music listening experiences are banned on Facebook, number one, church music will be banned on Facebook, period. Worship services will be gone. Maybe your preacher can still preach. Maybe your pastor can still give a sermon. But in order to create a music listening experience as a church, we're going to be seen in just the same way that they're saying right there. Let's look a little bit deeper here. So Facebook could have started cracking down on live streams, 2 years ago. So yeah, maybe this isn't like as big of a deal. Like, okay, they're not necessarily, doing this, and maybe they will or won't do it. But honestly, guys, they could do it at any moment. Unauthorized content will be removed. You may not use videos on our products to create music listening experience. Okay, so they want us to enjoy videos posted by our family and friends. However, if we're using it for music listening for yourself or others, your videos will be blocked and your page, profile, and or group may be deleted. This includes live. Right there. Your video, your channel, your group may be deleted. So think about this, Pastor. If you're doing live streaming and they decide the rules are already in place. That's the thing with these social platforms, these massive tech companies. The rules are there. They could shut your page off today, like just shut you off right now. And you could call them or even try to email. They would just be like, we're sorry, we can't tell you. And they may, I've been in the loop. I've been in the Facebook loop of being banned on ads. I know what it's like. You may or may not ever talk to somebody who's it may just be like, yeah, sorry, we banned you. And at one point they did. They had said, yeah, you're banned. It's done. That's it. Now, Facebook unbanned me randomly for some reason. I don't know why, a couple years ago. So I was like, oh, I can run ads again. But it doesn't make a lot of sense. And I don't think they're going to try to make it make a lot of sense to you either. And definitely not if they decide that the church world or the way that the church is look at this. I have coffee and LaCroix. Coffee and LaCroix. That's what's sitting here. Coffee and LaCroix. What is wrong? I'm getting ready to do massive webinar, live webinar coming up. So this was just something I thought I want to talk about. I want to talk about this because it's very relevant, and because my friend and I, we keep saying, we've said this is going to happen, okay? I'm not like some kind of digital prophet, but it is going to happen. Facebook is cracking down so hard and so fast on so many people, especially in election season with very conservative accounts being shut down. I think it will happen, because if you think about, if you read into the terms and services of Facebook and you really get into what they talk about being like hate speech. So if you look in Facebook and you read about hate speech and you understand what they're talking about with hate speech, you can see that it could be the gospel. The gospel could be labeled as hate speech. Do you guys understand that? The gospel itself could be labeled, and I'm just trying to click around to see if you guys have any comments on this. The gospel itself could be labeled as hate speech, like that, fast. Okay, so come to Christ, go to heaven. You know, if you denounce Christ, who said by himself, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father but through me. So if we take that and we say to any other religion that Christ is the only way, that could easily in these social the gospel, I turned off my whole setup with my foot. So I think I'm still streaming, and I am. The gospel could absolutely could be said is hate speech on social media platforms. Period. All right, guys, I'm going to go in. I'm getting ready to do an entire webinar, an epic webinar live. So stick around the next 10 minutes. I'm going to go live again. It's going to be an epic webinar on live streaming. And really, you know what? The best thing to do in this scenario is pray and also protect your company, your church, your business on multiple platforms. So if you're just on Facebook and that's all you're doing, and it's Facebook, Instagram, and that's all you have, millions of followers or 10 followers or whatever, your followers are only on that one platform. So like my buddy said, if you have a church and everybody's on Facebook and that's all they're on, and then Facebook just shuts you down, so protect yourself, email list, protect yourself, phone list, protect yourself with multiple platforms, some of the new platforms, branch out. You know, we can't just always be followers of everything. God bless you guys. Hopefully you like this this video, and this will at least make you start to think, how do I protect my company, my church, my business, everything from one single platform? We build and we spend a lot of money and we build a lot of stuff on one single platform, and then they just come out and say, we changed our minds. We don't want you streaming music, or we don't want you having church on our platform. Whatever. That's what they will say. They will.